Welcome back to Fair Market Animals 2019 Video 2. In the first video, we entered the information as shown here. We have the name of our workbook, Fair Market Animals 2019. We have a Market Animal Sales Report, and we're looking at the market lambs. And so we put in all of our entries. These correspond to the names of the sheep or the lambs and also to the owner of those animals. But we're just going to identify them by number. So the next thing we want to do is enter the information for weight and price per pound. So let's go ahead and enter in our weights for these animals. If at any point you need to pause, then do so. Next, we will enter the price per pound for each of these market lambs. Don't worry that the decimals aren't showing up. We're going to format this with $sign format, accounting format, or finance format after we get them all entered. Now, because we are going to do that, I'm going to now stop entering in the hundredths of a cent there. So I'm just going to put in the next one's at $12 a pound. We can just put a 12, and then when we go in and format that, it'll show up to the hundredth of a cent. And so there are the values for price per pound. And I'll just scroll through those again. You can check your information. At this point, it would be a good idea to save again. Now we're going to go in and make some changes to the formatting of each of these cells. We'll start with the show number. Let's go ahead and select that column and put those numbers in the center. Let's do the same thing with the weight. And with the price per pound, let's select those. Come up to the number group and choose the $sign. Now, before we accept that completely, notice that the price per pound is always a whole number here. There's never any cents. It's always 22, 12, 9. There's no $9.75. So we really don't need to have any decimal places here, and it just makes the worksheet look a little busy. So what we can do is just simply decrease right here in the number group, decrease the decimals. So the right side is decrease, the left side is increase. And we want to decrease. So then we end up with something that looks like that. So that will be the conclusion of video 2 for Fair Market Animals 2019. In the next video, we'll go ahead and start doing some calculations utilizing this information here. Taking our weight, we've got a price per pound, and now we can calculate sales price, and we can look at the commission rate and some amounts, and then finally figure out how much money this particular animal will receive, or the owner will receive, for selling that animal.